I've got two souls, cause I'm way gone, trying to find my way back home. Count my bones as a desert crumbs spoon. Gonna turn all of my stones.
Rock bottom make the man, and some pressure make a gemstone. Trying to put $1 to my name, like Creflo. Not your boy, late to the game. It's in the blood flow, and I'm from the south. It's thick skin and tough bone.
All right, everybody, welcome back to SubmissionScript. We're here with Caleb Green.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, man?
Good.
All right, awesome. So you were gone for the last week or two.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and where'd you go, man? Tell us about it.
I went to Tiger Muay Thai in Thailand to train.
In 2 weeks? Okay, good, man. That was quick.
I kind of knocked out Peter Yan. Kind of easy.
All right, cool. Quick little training session. All right, cool. While you were gone, 303 happened, and then we also had a fight night a week before that. How did you catch those?
Yeah.
Okay. So for our viewers and our listeners on the podcast, you'll notice that it was just me doing the predictions. I did have Caleb's expert input on those.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, he called on the fight night. You called
Robert Whitaker.
You called Robert Whitaker, and so you were right on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. So yeah, if he's out training or doing something like that, I'll hold down the fort. But we're glad to have you back now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, awesome. All right, man. So first of all, tell me what you thought about the fight night. We'll start with the fight night. What you think about that?
The fight night was a really good fight night. Too bad they don't have many like those.
Yeah, it was a good card.
Mm-hmm.
And then 303, give us your quick impression on 303.
That was kind of underwhelming, but honestly makes sense with all the pullouts that happened for that card.
Right. And did you pick Yuri or did you pick Pereira to win?
I picked Yuri to win.
You did? Okay, and me too. So we both agreed on Yuri on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess Pereira, what would you say, that Pereira was just really on his game? Do you think he...
Yeah.
Okay, you think
better?
He probably saw what happened last time and decided
made adjustments. He's just better now.
Made his adjustments. Okay, cool. I know, I agree with you 100%. All right, which kind of brings us to our story today, right? Mm-hmm. So we have Pereira in the news, and he's still the champ.
Yep.
So there's a chance that he might, because he's already talked about he's basically fought everybody in the light heavyweight division.
Almost everybody, yeah.
Almost everybody, at least the top guys.
Mm-hmm.
And like any fighter, he just wants some more competition, man.
New competition.
Wants some competition, man. All right, so what do you think is going to happen next he's talking about going to the heavyweight division?
Yeah, he wants to go to heavyweight. I believe he wanted to fight Aspinall at 300, but he's been wanting to become the first triple champ.
Okay. So, see, I didn't know that he was a double champ. Is he a double champ right now, or?
I mean, he's not a double champ right now, but he did win the middleweight belt, lost it to Izzy, and then went up to light heavyweight.
Okay, so he didn't have two belts at one time.
No.
So I know McGregor had two belts at one time.
Yeah.
He was the first, wasn't he?
First to have them both at the same time.
At the same time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Was there anybody else other than McGregor that had two belts at the same time?
People went on to have it. Yeah.
After him.
Yeah. DC, Cejudo.
Okay. So, okay, cool. And so now we have Pereira. And so this would, if he went on to, you're saying maybe the heavyweight, then he could pick up the heavyweight belt and hold both of them simultaneously.
Yeah.
But would he be the first person to have three, you said?
To have won three.
To have won three?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, well, let's talk about that, man. So he might go to heavyweight. What are his prospects, or what are the different options he has if he goes to heavyweight?
If he goes to heavyweight, right now there's two kind of options. Tom Aspinall is going to be fighting Curtis Blades at 304 on the 27th of this month, and John Jones is going to fight Stipe eventually. He could fight one of those winners.
Okay. And then John Jones, we were talking earlier, he is, so he's technically the champ, isn't he, for heavyweight?
Yeah, not technically, he is the champ.
He is a champ.
Yeah.
Okay. And so right now, Tom Aspinall is the interim champion.
Yeah.
Okay. And everybody is wondering why they're not fighting.
Mm-hmm.
What's your opinion? Why don't they just get it over with, man?
John doesn't want to risk being the goat of the sport.
Okay. Do you think that has anything to do with what, you think that's the same reason that he pulled out of the other fight too?
No, he pulled out of that one because he was injured.
Okay. What fight was that again?
That was the Stipe fight at 295.
Oh, the Stipe at 295.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so he pulled out on that one. All right. So John Jones was going to fight Stipe.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then, so now he's as far as John Jones is concerned, right? He's considering Stipe. He's considering Tom Aspinall, possibly, maybe. What do you think? Maybe
no.
kind of trying.
I don't think he's gonna fight. He's considering Stipe and then retiring after Stipe.
Because honestly, do you think Tom Aspinall, if Tom Aspinall were to fight John Jones today, Tom Aspinall would
Yeah, he would probably win. Yeah.
And I think John Jones knows that, and he knows that if he goes into a fight with Tom Aspinall, then his belt's gone.
Yeah, he's risking essentially being undefeated.
Right. Yeah. So, well, Dana White's going to have to get on that, man. Like, we as the fans of the UFC cannot just let
You have to have the best fight the best.
best fight the best. We can't just let him ride off to the sunset when there's someone contending his belt like that. We gotta resolve this issue, man. All right. So then back to Pereira. Then
Back to Pereira.
Back to Pereira. So Pereira's looking at what is Pereira looking at?
All his options right now is either stay at 205 and fight Ankalaev, or move up and fight either Aspinall, or if Jones decides to stay.
Is Stipe a possible option for Pereira? I guess
no. Stipe is definitely going to retire after John.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, why would Pereira want to fight him when he's not? It's not going to be for a title shot. I mean, just kind of wasting his time in heavyweight, unless he just wants to warm up.
Yeah, if Stipe beats John, he's retiring, win or loss against John.
Okay, I got you. Now, I'll just say that I did go back and watch some of Stipe's fights, and that dude's a beast, man.
Yeah, he's definitely the GOAT of the heavyweight division right now.
It was in 303, one of the prelims of 303, that we had a heavyweight fight.
Oh yeah, Arlovsky versus got the other dude's name, yeah.
So, man, that's such a stark contrast between him and Stipe.
Yeah, Stipe did fight Arlovsky before.
Oh, how'd that?
Oh yeah, Stipe whooped him.
Stipe whooped him.
Yeah.
Arlovsky just looks like he wanted to take a nap in 303. So
Kinda, yeah.
Go home, man. Just get on out of here.
Probably should retire too.
Right. All right, cool, man. So, who do you think, in your expert opinion, how do you think it's going to go down? First of all, do you think Dana White's going to give him his shot?
Yeah, I definitely think that he could, he's been on Dana's good side. He saved multiple cards, been the headliner for a bunch, and he's very active.
Right. So, how do you think it's going to go? Do you think it's going to be John Jones, or do you think it's going to be Aspinall?
Yeah, so there's multiple paths that could happen. That all depends on who wins, who loses. John versus Stipe. If Stipe wins or lose, he's retiring. He's done with everything. Right. If John wins, he might take Pereira. I don't think he's ever going to fight Aspinall, but he might take Pereira because Pereira doesn't have as good grappling as Aspinall. So there's the way for him to win that way.
All right, man, which I think kind of brings us to the most interesting part, right? I mean, the story's great, but the most interesting part is who would win. That's what we all want to know. All right, so who would win? Let's take John Jones. Who's going to win between John Jones and Alex Pereira?
Right now, I kind of lean a little bit more towards Pereira because we've seen him more active than John Jones. We don't know what John Jones would do. But there is still kind of that question mark of the grappling. But every day, Pereira's getting better at grappling. So
right. I mean, it's like, as an example, you and I both thought that Yuri would beat him, and just over that, a couple of months, he was able to come back and improve his game that much for that fight. So, I think he's ready for John Jones personally. And then let's look at Pereira versus Aspinall, who's taking. I don't know, man. That's kind of up in the air.
That's a kind of a tough one right there. That's a big step up for Pereira because Aspinall, he does have great grappling. You could honestly even knock Pereira out in a boxing exchange. I mean, he knocked out Pavlovich in boxing, in a boxing exchange, and he was really good at that.
All right. So I'm just going to say it, man. I think for John Jones, I think Pereira wins John Jones. And for Aspinall, I think he's just too high of a game right now for Pereira right now, especially with him being a lower weight class as far as Pereira.
Yeah, he's got some pounds on him.
Yeah, he's going to have to build that strength up and beef up a little bit to really compete against Aspinall. So that's my take.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Okay. All right, cool, man. Hey, you heard it here. If it comes down to either of those two fights and we were right, just remember where you heard it from, okay? All right, so, we posted together, we had... Was this yesterday that we were working on that thing, man? If you guys haven't checked out we got a short little clip on the new building that we acquired that we are going to finish out for a gym. and a new YouTube studio, so we can actually get maybe a professional background as opposed to what we got back here. Really excited about that. We got some microphones coming in, some professional podcast mics coming in, so we don't have to hold these things. So if you guys haven't checked out that short yet, check it out. We're also going to be putting up some more videos on the progress that we're making. Right now, we have drywall to do. We have some concrete that we need to get done. And of course, obviously, we're going to be making it to the nines, man, as far as like the paint. And I think we're going to go with red, right?
Yeah.
Got to go for the logo, man. And then we got plans to get that all the weights in there and the gym equipment and the striking bags. And again, we're going to get the whole podcast set up as well. So keep looking out for those. Those shorts are going to come out. Those videos are going to come out. We'll do a full video on that build here shortly as we get the thing going. All right, man. So I appreciate you being here. We got some more work to do on that gym. So let's go ahead and get back to that. And we'll see you guys next time.
See.
All right.